Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. This is Dan, and this video series is called A Lick a Day Keeps the Doctor Away. Of course, in reality, you don't want to go around licking each other. That's not going to keep the doctor away given the current circumstances, but a guitar lick a day. If you're finding that you have a lot more time on your hands now, a lot of people are cooped up at home, the options are limited what they can do. So if you are practicing guitar a little bit more now, I feel like maybe if I make a video each day providing you with a lick that you can learn, it's not going to be too crazy or too long, but it's going to be something I think, a fun lick basically is kind of what I'm going to provide. And for some of you it might take 5 minutes to learn, for others it might take an hour or a day. It doesn't really matter. The main thing is we have fun. And this first lick is basically centered around that Van Halen tapping sequence that he used to use a lot. Okay, that's over 2 strings. But it does use a top note, bottom note, middle note that he used to use a lot, like most notably in the end of Eruption, that sort of thing. But we're playing it over two strings here, and we're using the frets 12, 7, and then 10. Okay, so we tap the 12th, pull off the 7th, hammer on to 10. I use my little finger actually, but if you want to use your third, that's fine. Because we're using some string bending, I personally like to use my little finger to do that bend and be in position for it, but it doesn't really matter, whatever's most comfortable for you. So we tap, pull off, and then hammer on that B, 12, 7, 10, and then I do the same thing on the high E. I move my first finger over. You could bar the first finger over the 7th fret, but I find I get less note bleed if I just completely move it from each string, right, from one string to the next. Okay, so we have 12, 7, 10, and then 12, 7, 10 on the B and the high E. Okay, so once we've done that, we're going to tap the high E again on the 12th fret, but this time we're going to go top note, middle note, bottom note using the same frets, 12, 10, and then 7. So far we have. Then we'll go back down to the B string, which is the point where I roll this finger over, okay, because it's kind of in that position where I can just roll it back to the B. And then we use the same sequence that we did earlier, which is 12, 7, and then 10. Okay, so far we have. And then, for the end of this lick, we tap the 12th fret, pull that tap off, and then immediately bend that 10th fret up a full tone, okay? You can apply vibrato if you want, give that extra bit of power, and then slide down. Just a cool sound. Anyway, that'll be it for this lick. Hopefully you enjoy it. It's just, as I said, something you can put in anywhere. You might be able to fit it in somewhere in some sort of solo. But, I don't know. I really like the sound of it. Just a cool lick. Okay, until next time, take care, guys. I'll see you soon.